Bob has asked me to name two or a teacher or two teachers. So the teacher that I think had the most impact on my life is called Wally Santer, and he was a math teacher in the school that I went to in the UK, in Oakhampton, Devon, and this is a long time ago. So the girls in my school did not do math. We did arithmetic, and when the boys went to mathematics, we either went to domestic science and cooked, or we went and worked with Miss Greep, who was the sewing teacher. So we made all kinds of little things, and eventually we made dresses. And so I took arithmetic, and Wally, when I was 14, decided that he felt I was good at math and that I should be doing math with the boys. I was probably 13. And so he had to petition the headmaster, and he also had to get the domestic science teacher and the needlework teacher to release me from needlework and domestic science so that I could go and study math with the boys. Needless to say, the boys were not happy about this, and they gave me a hard time. But the first semester, there were examinations, of course, and I knew I had to beat the boys, and I did. And so Wally Santer actually changed my life, because I love mathematics, and I've since gone on and got my master's and doctorate and studied statistics, advanced statistics, and I wouldn't have been able to do that, I don't think, if it wasn't for Wally Santer. And the kicker to that story is that in the final exams, I once again aced it, but I was told by the headmaster that I couldn't have the math prize because it had to go to a boy. So that's the one story, right? So the other, I think that we learn, if we really listen and observe, we learn more from children than we do from adults. And recently a mother was telling me about her just 3-year-old asking her how she managed to move her fingers. And I actually went and did some research on this afterwards. But I think that's a really profound story. But the child I just want to mention is my cousin, my beloved cousin Sandra's great granddaughter. Her name is Ava. And Sandra, my cousin, sends me this video. First of all, she just tells me about it. She said, "You should see Ava. She reminds me of you." And she'd made this film when she was 6 on plastics. It is the most, she tells us all off. At 6 years of age, she's telling adults that we need to stop using plastics. And so from that video, which I shared at a conference, and it's been seen in a lot of countries around the world from people who were at that conference, and got lots of feedback for her. But from that, we've gone on to be pen pals. And so I write to Ava, and Ava writes to me, and which she writes about her childhood, and I write about my childhood. And we take on the big problems. She's now 8, and she takes on the big problems, and that most adults don't seem to want to take on at all. So Ava rocks.